Hey, Hippodeus, what kind of hype do you have to deliver to me? Travelers at the crossroads. Travelers? Travelers? Hey, SM, is this your cutscene? Where to now? If there's anywhere you would like to visit before we leave, I should be glad to show you the way. Hermes has not yet outright refused his position of the convocation, merely postponed the decision. As such, I may as well resume my assessment. If we cannot accompany him, then I will content myself with questioning his colleagues. Ever the pragmatist, then allow me to remain your humble guide. And what of you, Evangeline? Will you continue along with us? Yeah, I don't got anything better to do. Wonderful! Our fellowship travels on unbroken. I say we explore another part of Elpis and see what new encounters there are to be had. If you would follow me, we will first head back towards Anagnorisis. Y'all can hear me okay, right? I'm being paranoid. Yeah, okay, alright. Yeah, okay, awesome. Like, I know that I clicked unmute on my mic, and I know that the levels were still going up, but I was still paranoid. I was like, what if they're lying? Alright, let's go explore Hype Time. No, fuck off. Hey, you know who we haven't met here yet? Who we absolutely know is here? We haven't met Vanat here. We know that Vanat is here. We saw her in the opening cutscene. We're gonna go see Vanat. Hey, Heidelin, what are you doing here? Kind of fucking tomfoolery with your dog. Your dog that you made in ancient times. Guys, she's onto us in our agreement to just say yes when the camera moves. Fuck you. Fuck off. Alright. Hello. Didn't we part ways with Hermes not far from here? In the size of Elpis, I expect our paths will cross again before long. From here, we follow the path northwards to Notoneus. There, we will find one of the teleporters which facilitate travel between the islands of Elpis. First-time travelers must be accompanied by someone with the requisite permission, which I have previously been granted. We only need use the device together once, and henceforth we will have leave to use it freely. Shall we? Well, isn't that convenient for MMO purposes? Is that not convenient? Why did it have to be Medusae? We're on our way to Poeton Oikis. Big building up there we haven't been to yet. Very big building. Unless the need is pressing, I won't be tracking Hermes with my ethereal sight. Poor manners to spy on someone's comings and goings in such a fashion, so don't ask. Social conventions notwithstanding, perceiving ether requires deliberate and intense concentration, and we otherwise keep our eyes on the corporeal world. Okay. Okay. They actually have to try to see like that. That's good to know. Here we are in Notoneus. This teleporter will take us to Calamelios the Pharos, the western island. That's it right there, looming large over us. Step this way and we can soon admire the view from above. Whoa. Oh, we're even higher. Oh, higher. Cackerel present.
I present to you Calamelios Zephyros.
Didn't butcher the,
Here you will find a number
pronunciation
of
too much.
as well as the observation hub of Poeton Oikos.
Oikos.
Right then. Let's begin by...
You!
Well, well. An Arrhaeus. How delightful.
At high speed! Huh?
And what, pray tell, is that?
That's one of the bosses from Academia Uniter. That's one of the bosses from Academia
That's a new
Uniter.
species of shark. We approved the concept but a few days ago. Sharks are among the most popular sea creatures. Rare is the day when someone does not submit a new concept. At first, they were largely orthodox, consideration given to such things as size and environmental impact. And then a whimsical someone thought to bestow it with flight, another superior intelligence. And then the floodgates burst. Concepts with multiple heads, or arms and legs, and so on and so forth. It was getting absurd. A part of me wanted to tell them to go away and find something else to create, but in the end, I couldn't deny their passion.
Shut the fuck up! What? Vana? Is Vana a fucking dragoon? What the hell?
That was too close. Are you unharmed?
Is Vana a fucking dragoon?
Well now, if it isn't a pair of familiar faces.
Hi, Heidelin.
Banar, that we should meet you here.
Emmett Selk doesn't like anybody.
As I mentioned earlier, the better part of the convocation holds that when we retire is when we return to the star.
She used to be part of the convocation!
Well, she is not among said majority. Even after stepping
Was she the
down,
previous
carries on with
SM?
her work.
Was Vana the previous SM?
Vanar is her name.
Yes!
She is the previous Azem.
I told you. I fucking holy shit. Oh, hey, sorry for taking your job, Heidelin. God damn. Damn. Sorry for taking your job.
It has been a while, Hythlodaeus. You look well.
Oh.
Less so, Emmett Selk. I dare say the lines upon your brow have both deepened and doubled in number. A shame for one so young. You must make an effort to frown less often.
I love her already. Also, it's weird to hear her voice without the, like, echoey crystal sound effect. Emmett Selk gets
Easier
dunked
said
on by
than done,
everyone.
Thanks to your unruly successor.
How is she, if I may ask?
Incorrigible as ever. Rushed headlong into a volcano on the brink of eruption just the other day.
Hey, that's that story that they put
The
out.
tale in its entirety later,
With the grapes.
if you're so inclined.
With the grapes.
Oh, you know I am. Now then, you are?
Cat Azem. Oh. Hi.
I say, have you perchance come from the future?
She just came out and said it. She just came out and said it.
I do not believe we have ever met, yet I sense my magic upon you.
She senses her own blessing. She senses her own blessing in Eve. She senses her own blessing.
Therefore, if I wove the enchantment, I could only have done so at a later point in time.
What manner of magic is this, if I may ask?
A traveler's ward, of course. It prevents the corruption of one's ether.
Oh, holy shit. You make it sound so benign, like so normal, but that's the blessing of light. That sounds rather like the blessing of light.
I see you are not ignorant to its presence. And while there are many protective spells, The one you bear is unmistakably mine.
Hold on. From the future? That's absurd.
He's baby.
What is it? Are you unable to speak of the matter?
Something butterfly effect. This would be a very bad idea.
The reality to which you must return exists as a result of the final days. You cannot reshape the past to undo the tragedies of the present.
Gonna undo the space-time continuum. How much are you telling them, Eve?
So, your actions here will not change your history, but they may yet affect the course of ours. How very exciting. I'm quite fond of delving into the unknown, and there's naught more unknown than the future.
She was a really good SM, wasn't she?
Until a moment finally arrives, we cannot know for certain what will come to pass, regardless of our supposed foreknowledge. So you needn't worry for us. More importantly, that you should go to such great lengths as to travel unto the past bespeaks the gravity of your quest.
Really far into the past.
Will you not reveal it to us? Mayhap we can be of aid to your cause.
Yeah, people are turning into eldritch monsters.
If this is true, then you've been keeping quite the secret to yourself.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna tell you shit.
As a representative of the Convocation, I will hear it all. Your identity, purpose, everything.
Well, it all started when I murdered you.
Why don't we move to a place more conducive to calm conversation?
It all started when I put a massive fucking hole through your chest.
I've been working here for some days now at an old friend's behest. If it is agreeable, we may make use of my accommodation at Poiton Oikos. We were meant to meet. I am certain of it.
Oh, we've talked a lot of times.
Else I wouldn't have marked you so clearly, and sent you unto myself in the past. It's precisely the sort of mischief I would get up to. And quite inspired, if I do say so
Mischief
myself.
becoming the goddamn Mother Crystal. Well, we met Anazem. We met Anazem. Time travel. And there I thought you were a harmless stray familiar. As far as I'm concerned, this nebulous talk of future this and changing history, that can wait. First, I mean to find out exactly who you are and what you hope to achieve here. The future. Our future. I am deathly curious to hear more. My apologies, but before we move along, a colleague has tasked me with a matter which I'd rather not leave unresolved. It involves finding a certain concept engraved crystal, and the quick-fingered Orias which made up with it. An Orias, you say? I think we might have seen the culprit before being distracted by that business of that shark. Would you like us to follow its ethereal trail? That would of course lead us only to the Orias. There is no guarantee that it hasn't dropped or stashed away the crystal you seek. Please, even that much would be enormously helpful. While you are hunting down the thief, I can follow behind and scour the forest floor just in case. Could I ask you to join the search? I would appreciate another pair of eyes to cover the land to the west of here. Many thanks. There's a small bridge leading into Poiton Oikos. Let's meet up there once we've exhausted our efforts. Did say remember us. What the fuck is this? That's a stag coral. That's a stag coral. Holy shit. That's cool. That's so fucking cool. They're all over the fucking place. Buddy. You get one as a mount? That would be cool, actually. I would love that. What is this fucking thing? Oh, the searching area is too big. Oh, there it is. No. Well, sorry, I gotta kill one. There we go. Sorry about that. I'll take this. Up there. Perpetua crystalline. So fucking gorgeous. I love this place. Oops. The problem you present is vexing enough without adding the old SM into the equation, and she wonders why these lines upon my brow grow deeper when she herself wields the hammer and chisel. The SMs, both mentor and student, are a force to be reckoned with. I find them a delight personally, but they have a habit of making M itself look as if he bit down on a sour grape. So, as them, us, we were a student of Vana. Our last searcher returned. I'm afraid the Orias no longer had the crystal, nor was I able to find it as I followed in its wake. I don't suppose you fared any better. There you go. The crystal! Well done! Wonderful. Now I can focus on your tale about the missing concept nagging at my mind. Have you always had a knack for finding things? Yeah, it's kind of my job. Traveling and searching go hand in hand. We travel often then. It seems we have something in common. Yes, the Traveler. Long ago, when I held the seat of Azem, I was forever trekking back and forth across the star in search of answers to people's problems. Naturally, the need for such journeys has lessened considerably since I entrusted the position to my whimsical successor. Yet I am still eager to come running should an old acquaintance or new interest require my personal attention. That is what brings me to Elpis, in fact. Many times has my presence been requested, my opinion sought concerning the habitat of this or that creation. Agreeing to help locate that missing crystal was a minor distraction, which now promises to become a major revelation. How strange and wonderful it is the way one thing leads to another. Wouldn't you agree? She's such a nice person! She's so nice! Thank you again for your timely help. Now then, 'tis time I return this stolen property. If you would go on ahead to my accommodation, I will join you as soon as I have attended to that task. Follow the path straight ahead to the building at the top of the slope. I have the entire place to myself, so we can speak without fear of being disturbed or overheard. Melanip and Glafra. I always feel much better after taking a short respite to converse and debate with my associates. I consider it essential to exchange ideas with my colleagues regarding my observation work. Without such external stimulation, one has a tendency to lose the forest for the trees, so to speak. Okay. I'm hitting up that aetheryte. What a nice house. There we go. Oh, look at that. That's incredible. You needn't be nervous around Vanna. Those white robes mark her as one of fair and impartial reasoning. Aside from the emissary, Elpis, such garb is worn only by those who have stepped down from public office to serve as advisors. Whatever you have to say, she will listen without judgment. Oh. Now that is lore. Yes, this will be far more comfortable than interrogating you on the side of the road. Welcome to my temporary abode. Please make yourself at home while I put on some tea.
A wonderful aroma.
Hey, that's Answers
I feel
playing.
more relaxed already.
You're playing Answers right now.
Would that I had sweetmeats to offer, but I travel light out of habit. There's plenty of hot water though, so please have as much tea as you like.
Why is Vanna just pure mom energy?
Now then, will you tell us your tale?
Y'all gonna get fucked up. The world has been sundered, broken into shards.
Why don't you start from the beginning?
Shit got real! You heard a spooky sound and everyone got really sad and the world ended. Oh, this is hype. So I kinda killed you. You became a big rock. I super murdered you. And Hypodeus, you're kind of just a spooky ghost. Oh yeah, and you went a little crazy and made a whole fucking city. Oh yeah. That was a thing. Welp?
Preposterous. Utterly preposterous.
Did she tell them that she is
While
also
not
Azem?
the words I would have chosen, I too have my doubts. Much of it borders on the incredulous. What of you, Vanna?
Not knowing the precise details of the first final days, it is difficult to determine the veracity of the tale. Supposing it is all true, I must ask myself why I would do what I did. Why would I feel I had no recourse but to oppose the 14 and create this Heidelin? Circumstances change, of course, but it would not have been an easy decision regardless. No, there must have been a reason. One compelling enough to force me to take such drastic measures. Then there is the Elpis flower, which I said would serve as a guide. That it's of import to your mission is plain, but your presence here leads me to believe that this place also holds significance.
For lore dump
But
significant.
what could it be? What are we meant to accomplish?
Might it not be simply thus? In the future, whence she came, the final days could not be averted. Mankind has no choice but to flee the star. By alerting us to that eventuality, perhaps you wish to pave the way for other futures.
Theoretically speaking, it is a possibility. Yet if that were my primary objective, I see no reason to guide our friend to Elpis specifically. The capital on Amarot, or even my own home would be more logical destinations.
I want to see current Amarot.
True, true. I note also that Hydaelyn did not specify a point in time to which she must return. By this, it may be inferred that it was not critical that we should meet.
We're just having a frank discussion about time travel here.
She had reason to believe that our paths would converge, coincidental though it may seem.
This is quite a puzzle, and we do not have all the pieces.
Hardly any, but we do have one immutable fact. If the final days are indeed as described, they will bring death to all that I hold dear. Yet despite being afforded long years of preparation, the only provisions I could make were for flight. Nay,
That's so wrong.
my first and foremost endeavor would be to find a way to forestall the coming doom.
Given that even the 14 failed, mayhap you deemed it impossible.
Nothing is impossible. This I have always believed. And if Hydaelyn is indeed me, she would believe the same.
Unless she's been changed somehow.
Listen to yourself. Are you seriously entertaining the notion that you are a messianic figure in some far-fetched tale? Well, I will not. I refuse to accept that our world could be undone by some unforeseen calamity. I also take offense to my portrayal as a megalomaniacal madman.
No, yeah, that's you.
To sacrifice oneself for the star is a noble act, and I would hold those who gave themselves to this zodiac in the highest esteem. Yet, you claim I recreated Amarot and populated it with phantoms of our people? A bizarre indulgence that would be insulting to their memory.
Nope, that's what you did.
Worse still, I even invited you there. Literally invited my own downfall. Why would I do something so idiotic and inexplicable?
Well, you thought I'd be alone.
Now, I will allow that the hypothetical task of restoring our world would be daunting in the extreme. The thought of having to bear such a burden for 1,000 lives horrifies me. But I would never forsake my duty. I would never forsake my brethren.
You didn't, though.
You do not know me. I've had my fill of your fiction. I will return to my duty, and you will not bother me again.
Selk, wait!
Whoops.
You've seen much of Elpis already. If you have any observations to share, I should like to hear them.
Hermes and Meteon are somewhat, well, Dynamis is the key to all of this.
Ah yes, the energy distinct from ether. Though not my field, I have a basic understanding of Dynamis. And you say Hermes researched the phenomenon in the course of creating Meteon? Yes, I believe this warrants further investigation. With that settled, tis time for action.
Oh man!
The missing pieces
Teamwork.
of the puzzle are here.
Teaming up with
certain of it.
teaming up with
And when
Heidelin.
you find them, the picture my future self has painted will be complete, and you will have your answer. And suffice it to say, I will aid you in your quest. Have faith. If Emmet Selk is the man Azum described to me, we've not seen the last of him.
So, Vana and Emmett Selk weren't quite colleagues? Is that what I'm getting from that? Shall we begin our investigations then? I'm acquainted with Hermes, of course, but only as a visitor received by the chief overseer of Elpis. Of the man himself, I know only that which is common knowledge. Thus, I suggest we fall back on the tried and true method of conversing with the locals. The observers who live here can surely tell us more of Hermes and Meteon, and I have a good idea of where we might begin. Alright then. I really, really wonder where this is going. See you, the woman standing in front of yonder building. Her name is Ismene. She is the one who made arrangements for my stay in Elpis, and from what I recall, she has held her position here for quite some time. Chances are she can provide us with some insights. Go and ask your questions. I will help with drawing out answers if need be, but I leave the choice of topic up to you. Questions from me? Well, I suppose I have no other pressing duties at the moment. The following event cannot be skipped! Oh! Greetings, Ismene. My friend here is desperately curious about Chief Hermes, and I was wondering if you might indulge her. Certainly, Mistress Vana. Anything to be of service. What do you wish to know? What are Hermes' interests? What kind of person is Hermes? Well, I can only answer from my own experience, but I would describe him as a quiet man, reserved you might say, and occasionally somewhat poor of his choice of words. His reticent nature, however, does not prevent him from carrying out his duty as its chief overseer. The man is a walking archive when it comes to life forms. He can discuss any species in incredible detail, and is the leading authority on concepts with the power of flight. I hope that answers your question. Was there anything else? How long has Meteon been here? I cannot rightly say. As the chief's personal creation, Meteon has not been subjected to observation and study like other concepts. So one day she was simply there. And what do you make of her abilities? I understand that she is a highly unusual familiar, able to read emotions and communicate directly with one's mind. Exactly how she was created with that talent, however, is a mystery to me. My apologies. I wish I could explain her nature in more depth, but I've not had occasion to discuss it with Chief Hermes. Do you wish you knew him better? The chief may not be the most gregarious individual, but he engages us with us as is necessary for everyone to perform their duties. I wouldn't want to intrude upon his privacy for the sake of curiosity. Though if you wish to learn more about Meteon, you could try speaking of Timaeus, another expert in the creation of flying concepts. He should be conducting his observations on the banks of the stream, somewhere to the east. Oh, and unless you take a particular joy in rambling discourse, I suggest you keep your questions concise. We shall keep that in mind. Thank you for your patience and your insight. Think nothing of it. If there is aught else you need during your stay, please do not hesitate to ask. Well, at least with Vana around, people are very helpful. Come, Evangeline. I think we've taken enough of Ismene's time. Our investigation is off to a fine start, wouldn't you agree? From here, I propose that we split up. I shall continue making inquiries for the resident observers. If you could track down the colleague Ismene mentioned. While I did feel compelled to interject once or twice during the previous conversation, you seem more than capable of drawing forth the answers you seek. All I ask is that you watch your footing around the stream. We can meet back here once you've finished speaking of this to Timaeus. This way. What answer are we gonna end up with? Jeez. We are ending up close to the end, too. I am level 87. We have 3 levels left to go. Yes, yes, I'm Timaeus. Please keep your voice down. You'll startle the birds. Okay. So, what is it you wish to speak about? Is it true you're an expert on flying creations? A fellow enthusiast, are you? We'll settle in and we can discuss the finer points of this fascinating craft. My deep and abiding love of avian artistry can be traced back to when I was but a young boy, stricken by the transcendent beauty of a glorious golden-feathered creature my father had designed. It was then and there that I vowed to one day surpass that masterpiece. Oh dear. And thus did I secure an observer's role here in Elpis, and at last realize my childhood ambition. Here, the dreams I once dreamed are an everyday reality, in which I find fulfillment through the research and creation of new flying life forms. An abridged recounting of events, as was doubtless to your disappointment. Is there any specific part you would like me to expound upon? You were hoping for my opinion on Chief Hermes' creations, then why didn't you say so? I'm not good at talking! Those beings which soar through the clouds, majestic and graceful, are ever a favorite of creators. But now, with so many varieties in existence, the flood of newly imagined concepts continues unabated. What sets the Chief's creations apart, however, is how they benefit from his boundless knowledge of the celestial realm. Birds that climb so high that they disappear from view, others which traverse the boundless sky in moments, and all without riding the currents. I know of none save he who can conceive of such marvels. Even we who prize elegance of form above all else are dumbfounded by his genius. Median 2 is a marvel, then? My opinion on the matter would be superficial at best. Despite my admiration for Median as a concept, I've never delved too deeply into the inner workings of her nature. I know that she has a gift for communication via emotions, but otherwise her abilities are a mystery to me. If Chief Hermes should choose to submit Median's concept to the Bureau of the Architect, then will the design be registered for public scrutiny? Analyzing a colleague's creation before that step is frowned upon, to say the least. Of course, if it came to me, a fellow artisan looking for advice, that would be an entirely different story. Do you know of Dynamis and Entelekis? Dynamis and Entelekis? Those terms do sound vaguely familiar. Was there not a flower made here on Elpis which exhibited properties of one or the other? It must have been centuries since I last heard anyone speak of such things. Has there been a resurgence in interest? Then why bring up the subject? I'm flattered that you sought my insight, but I cannot afford to neglect my duties for the sake of idle chatter. Oh. I failed at talking. Media mirrors real life. Epiphron. Fascinating is simply fascinating. You don't often see a familiar show such interest in someone other than its master. Trees! Alright, Vana, did you get anything better? I'm sorry. I can't talk well. Good timing. I finished my own investigations not long ago. So, have you any new findings to share? I see. Been an expert in the field, had a little understanding of Medion's capabilities, let alone an awareness of Dynamis. My questions resulted in much the same answers. Hermes' colleagues view Medion as his personal project. I could provide no details beyond those which you just told me, which leads me to believe that the only person with any significant knowledge of Dynamis is Hermes himself. Yes, we've made some progress here, but more information is needed if we are to reach any definitive conclusions. Witness to the spectacle. At present, the strongest link we have to the final days is the power of Dynamis and the entelechies which can control it. Yet most scholars are only vaguely aware of these terms, let alone study them in any depth, except for Hermes, it seems. Thus I am inclined to stay our current course and learn all we can about the Chief Overseer and his familiar. And on that subject, was there aught else of note you can tell me about Medion, especially from her, aside from her unorthodox method of communication? She and her sisters were created to journey to the stars and search for intelligent life. I rather wish you had mentioned that earlier. In any event, would you care to elaborate? So these siblings of hers now travel the great expanse in search of deeper meaning. Thank you. Though the mystery at hand remains unresolved, I feel you've touched upon a vital clue, one we should keep in mind as we continue. Next, I propose we take ourselves to Perpetua Crystalline, not far from here. Follow the path to the west. Where is this gonna go? But yeah, there's definitely no way that we're going to meet the actual Azem. There's no way that they can... Either that or she's just going to stay entirely shrouded. Because there's no way that they can, like, program everyone's appearance to make sense in this timeline. This tower and the one further along are both part of Perpetua Crystalline, the facility where they archive all of Elpis' observational and testing records. Despite how they appear from the outside, the interior is actually a vast area of magically interconnected spaces, which, while fascinating, is not the reason we are here, is it? I shall cut my architectural lessons short and see what those two archivists have to share. If you could find someone to speak with over at the other tower, I shall join you there anon. Also, we made Emmett Selk big mad. Even Hythlodaeus didn't believe us. You have questions for me? Certainly. Just a moment while I conclude my current appointment. Indeed. So if you could provide a comprehensive log of these behaviors, we should then have sufficient data for our official records. Now, what was it you wished to speak with me about? The Chief Overseer's personal research project, and by that I assume you mean Medion. Such undocumented studies are difficult to track. After all, hardly a day goes past without seeing a researcher trailed by one creation or another. I'm afraid I cannot tell you exactly when Medion appeared, only that she now spends much of her time at Chief Hermes' side. Although, I do recall an interesting tale my dearest Galeen shared with me. Galeen is my partner and a fellow researcher here in Elpis. She was returning late one night when she caught sight of Chief Hermes sending Medion heavensward. A host of them. Oh. For several days, she would speak of that scene with wonder, describing it as one of the most beautiful spectacles she had ever witnessed. That sounds like a story I should like to hear. Mistress Bana, I thought you had already returned to the surface. Permit me to thank you again for your invaluable contribution to our concept placement proposal. Pray do not mention it. As you say, my original plan was to leave after the task, but I have since become engrossed with Chief Hermes' research. Would you favor me with a retelling of this sight which so delighted your Galeen? Of course, or you could hear it from her lips directly if you prefer. Up there? At present, she should be observing a subject in Metabasios Velasai. She does enjoy her time there, watching the sea creatures hunt and play, gazing upon the salty waters of the world's oceans, recreated in such sublime detail. I imagine you must find similar joy in indulging your boundless curiosity, Mistress Vana, even though such pursuits must continually and regretfully delay your return to the star. Indeed they do. 'Tis a rest well-deserved and long overdue, I should think. How greatly have we prospered for the wisdom you accumulated during your travels as SM. And what would Elpis be about your earlier academic work? The theories he developed served as the basis of many techniques still in use to get today. Man is a creature of contemplation, but none embody that nature with as much enduring passion as you. I dare say there's not a soul alive more worthy of a return. I shall rejoice the day you depart on your final journey. Dude, that's really fucked up. Man, I can't wait for you to fucking die. I will be honored. Well, shall we take this opportunity to meet with Galeen in person? Then allow me to reconfigure the door to the archives here. It will take you up to the Skyway and spare you the need to avoid hostile concepts on the ground. That would be most helpful, thank you. Alright then. I have opened the path to the Skyway. Once you pass through the door, simply walk straight across to the next tower and ask for admittance to the upper tier. Upon arriving at the upper tier, walk straight from the Skyway and you will find yourself at the entrance to Metabasios Velasai. Galeen will be eager to share her tale with you, I am sure. You configure the door? Yeah, Vana said that these towers lead to many different spaces. So he had to reconfigure the door to lead to this space. The tower ahead of us is still part of Perpetua Crystalline. We will need to ask for passage through to the upper tier. Mistress Vana, just passing through. Then allow me to prepare the path. If you need further assistance, there's always an observer or two out on the upper Skyway. Flying in the 5th zone? Is this the 5th zone here? I forgot. 1, 2, 3. Huh. No information to display. Oh, I guess I haven't found any ether currents here yet. What the fuck is the 6th zone gonna be? Jesus Christ. They already sent us back to the world of the ancients. That door leads into the Velasai, but perhaps we can trouble this person for assistance with finding Galeen. Mistress Vana, I was not told to expect. We would have prepared an official welcome. Please, there is no need for fanfare. I only wish to speak with Galeen, if that might be arranged. Yes, Galeen, of course. I'll inform her immediately. But she may be engaged in a testing phase. She could be in for something of a wait. Should I let her know your business is urgent? That won't be necessary. This lovely view will keep us occupied until she is ready to receive us. Talking to Vana.
A delightful breeze and a breathtaking view. What is it like in the future? Is the world still a beautiful place?
Guy's on fire. Star's haunted. Some parts, yes. Others, not so much.
Dark hidden places. rife with danger. Those have an altogether different, but no less powerful sort of appeal.
Vanad just wants to go everywhere. I love her.
While we wait, will you not tell me about your adventures? Well, not the portentous events which led you here, but the simple delights all your
Yeah,
own.
let me tell you about a little place called
By
Sistasha.
learning about the future world, I may gain insight into future me's plans. But more than that, I have an interest simply as a fellow traveler. Short of going somewhere oneself, there's naught more stirring than hearing another's account.
Telling her about the first is gonna be even more complicated. This is cute. She's getting into this! Eve is not a very good storyteller.
Incredible. Would that I could have been there to see it. Yours is a harsh and unforgiving world. Yet in spite of this, your brethren hold fast to their virtue. To know that the light of mankind's potential still shines, even in that faraway place, it gives me heart. Thank you for regaling me with your tales. I will treasure every word.
I love her! God!
As you know, I was once a scholar. And among other things, I sought to understand the workings of the world. What exactly is ether? How formed the laws of nature? Whence sprung mankind? Riddles and mysteries beyond counting. Over the years, I have managed to find answers to some few of them. Yet rather than attain a sense of mastery, the more I understood, the more I came to hold the world and its miracles in awe. We too are miracles, each and every one of us, born of the warm breath of life that traverses the heavens, swirling through eternity. When I fully grasped the improbability of our existence, nothing felt impossible anymore. If it could be imagined, it could be done.
Everything changes with the final days.
A passion swelled within me, an epiphany dispelling all preconceptions of what was natural and true. And a presence without, immense yet intimate. Fate, perhaps, holding us in its tender embrace. As reassuring as it was intimidating, how keenly aware I became of creation's fragility, built as it is upon precarious happenstance.
She thinks somewhat the same way as Hermes.
I was overcome with an irrepressible urge to know the world more intimately, to hear its voice, feel its breath.
Hear, feel, think.
I ventured forth on a journey that very day, so very long ago now. Freed from presumption and prejudice, I saw the world through a newborn's eyes. Everything fresh and new, and so beautiful.
She was definitely a good pick for Azem.
Lands that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all a people. Beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before.
Sorry, I'm eating cookies right now.
They are my meaning, and my purpose. My love. And so long as they need help, I cannot return to the star. Perhaps my future self is still waiting for it. The moment she can let go and walk unto the end. Safe in the
Endwalker?
knowledge that man will find his own way.
Is that what Heidelin really wants? She wants to be killed!
You, who are our future. Tell me this, and tell me true. Has your journey been good? Has it been worthwhile?
Do I have a dialogue option? It kind of fucking hurt, but Eve's become a better person for it, even if she had to be dragged kicking and screaming
Pray
through-
forgive my lateness.
Hey! Hey!
My observation subject was rather irritable, and it took a while to settle it down.
Come on!
No need to apologize. Your work takes precedence. Besides, we had a pleasant conversation in the
Can't
meantime.
believe this shit!
You're too kind. Now then, I'm told you wished to ask me some questions.
Indeed. I've an interest in one of Hermes' creations. Meteon. You witnessed a host of them take flight, yes?
Oh, that! Yes, I did. It was in the dark of the morn. I'd left the Thalassai after nocturnal observation. As I walked along, I spied a bright light climbing high into the southeastern skies. Then, in an instant, it was gone, like a shooting star, only rising rather than falling. But then another shot up, then another, and another.
They're dragons.
Intrigued, I made my way to the edge to investigate.
They're dragons.
And who should I spy on an isle to the south but Hermes and Meteon, the Matea, rather. There were lots of them, and I realized they must be the shooting stars that I'd seen.
Maybe I should go to that island.
A dazzling spectacle indeed. Have you spoken with Hermes about this?
Oh, yes. The sight left such an impression on me that I approached him about his mystery project the very next day. Alas, he said that he couldn't reveal anything just yet, that he needed to conduct further tests. It shouldn't be long now, though.
That's
He often
ominous.
returns to that isle, and I have a feeling he's nearing a breakthrough.
We should go there. I think we should go there.
Splendid. We are likewise eager for the details. Well, that is all we wish to ask. Thank you for taking the time to indulge our curiosity.
Do not mind this cat girl.
You're very welcome. It's always a pleasure to speak with other inquisitive souls. Oh, and will you be descending now? If so, I shall link the doors for you.
Please.
So there's gonna be something for us on that island. So another piece of the puzzle falls into place. From what we've learned thus far, I think we can safely conclude that Hermes hasn't been revealing the details of his research to others, which suggests that either someone will appropriate his discoveries and make use of them, or that Hermes himself will have a hand in causing the final days! Since we have no reason yet to suspect the former, we should consider the latter the more likely possibility. Proceeding under that assumption, our next step should be to divine why, or even if, he might desire such a terrible fate for our star. Worthy of his back. I should like to visit the site from which Hermes sent forth the Matea. If we are fortunate, we might find some hint of what drives this research of his. Galeen said she spotted them in the southwest, rising from an isle she could see from the edge. If we stand at the same vantage point, it should not prove too difficult to locate the isle in question. Let's take a look, shall we? Oh, is she gonna give me flying? She's probably gonna give me the power to fly. Okay, I see. Yeah, that is most likely what is going to happen. Get over there. Oh, dog? I'd forgotten about dog. That is a likely situation that dog will be involved. There's so much nice piano in this game's soundtrack. It makes me so happy. What was the dog's name? Argos. Yes, Argos. Another Greek name. Look at this guy just chilling here. I'm just chilling. So majestic. Now, if I were conducting some mystery research, where would I go? Over there. Ah, what about that one? Have you the means to fly? It's quite a distance away. Inconvenient, but hardly an insurmountable problem. To me, Argos. Oh, good. Good dog. My friend, would you mind creating a double to carry Evangeline here over to that island? Bark. Oh? Stubborn creature. There is no place on this great star we have not yet traveled, and still he remains obstinate in the presence of strangers. Interesting, then, that he is very happy to see us on the moon. He is very happy to see us on the moon. Argos has rather exacting standards, I'm afraid. What? You've ridden him before? Ah, here before, meaning my after. Not at all confusing, that. Interesting. So certainly not unthinkable. But speaking of the here and now, the quick solution is for us to face off in a sparring match. What? Demonstrate to him that you are capable of holding your own against me in battle, and you should convince Argos that you are worthy of his back. And besides, I might even teach you a thing or two in the bargain. Am I fighting Bana? You seem doubtful, but useful lesson or not, it will certainly be a moment to remember, a memory of the distant past to cherish. What say you, traveler out of time? Choose your battlefield. I admire your confidence. Clear your mind and prepare your weapons. I'll await you at the clearing over yonder. I just have a greatsword. Oh no! The Crystal Mom Dragoon is gonna fight me. The MILF Crystal, if you will. Simply fight God. Well, here goes nothing! Oh boy! Shall we begin? Be warned, I'll not go easy on you. What are Heidelin's mechanics gonna be? Oh man! Where's this music? Fight me.
Let neither side hold back.
Oh no, she's a paladin! flares. Ow, 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 fuck, ow, fuck.
My blade sings!
Oh, the music! The music is vocals! True blink. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's with the music? Circle. Okay, we got extra flares coming in. Wow, she's just straight up a fucking paladin. Oh fuck.
My
Okay.
blade sings!
Go.
Impressive. I shall have to try something
Musa's
different.
mantle. And she switched. Oh, she job changed! She job changed! She's a monk now! No, she's a dancer. She's a dancer now! Holy shit, she just job changed!
No quarter.
I really like this song here. This is awesome. Oh, hell. Wait, what? Ow, ow, ow! Okay. In. Oh, you are mechanics heavy, ma'am!
I see you won't be easily overcome, but neither will I.
What job are you going now? White mage. White mage. True arrow 4. Hey, we don't have that anymore. We don't got that anymore. Oh, ooh. Oh, those are staying.
Prepare yourself.
Ah, shite. Oh, no! She's trying to misery me. Ooh. Over here. True holy Jesus Christ! Over here, come on. Oh, jeez. Wait. Oh. I know this mechanic. Go! Okay. She's hitting me with a stick! Oh shit, I ran out of fucking delirium, damn it.
Very well. Let us move to the final trial.
Whoa. None of that now. Come on. I really like this music. Oh wait, there's another one. Okay, go. Oh, she's going Super Saiyan. She's going Super Saiyan. There's more. Okay, dilemmas go faster, I believe. No, Agape goes faster. Okay, let's go. Go. I'm gonna hit this one. Come on! Okay, okay, we're good. Oh, fuck! There's more! That's all the agapes. Let's get this one. Oh, shit. Come on, come on. I think this might help us here. This is fucking tense! Stop this! Are we done? You got no ether. Whoa, don't fuck. Hey, come back.
Break your chains, shed your burdens, and show me your strength of will!
Wow, okay. Okay, Armiger. Okay, Armiger. Ow, 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 ow.
You still stand. The people of your time are more resilient than I had dared hope. I have seen enough.
That hurt. That hurt. That hurt.
'Twas my intent to finish it, but clearly I underestimated you.
Warrior of light, motherfucker.
One would think I never learn. I made the same mistake with Azem when we first sparred. Despite being less than half my age, her strength was astounding.
That's that void sense strength, baby.
As is yours. 'Tis plain you have weathered considerable hardship. Far more even than your tales would suggest. It seems we have both learned much on our journeys.
Good dog. Good fucking dog. Get out of here.
Well now, I dare say he is warmed to you.
After beating the shit out of your mistress, maybe, yeah. I bet when you inevitably
boon to
fight
be sure.
Heidelin, she's absolutely
He
gonna
never
have some of
forgets
those
his
mechanics.
favorites,
Oh,
and
I
is
can't
ever
wait to
eager
see
to
if you're
come to
right,
their
Dahlia.
aid.
Oh god, how long before I get level gated again, I wonder? My hope is that we find no connection, no festering wish for oblivion. Then we might have Hermes and his considerable expertise working for us, rather than against us. Okay, we're still good to go. A flower upon your return. Oh. Let us move over to the edge before mounting, shall we? That will allow Argus to catch the currents rising up from below, and give us a smooth ride over to the Isle. Good dog. That was a really cool fight. I really liked that fight. The solo instances in this X-Pack are winners. Oh, hello, Ether Current. Grab this. About time I find one of you. Oh. Oh, there it is. Wait, hang on. There it is. Okay, good. Elpis. And what the fuck is the last zone gonna be? Argus motions to his back with his muzzle. You've been given the go-ahead to hop on. Go. Isn't this pleasant? Argus certainly seems to think so. This is pleasant. When is this gonna go to shit? Oh my god! Look at that! Hey, does that look like a magical circle with the paths on the ground there? Now, what was the name of that tree? Noah something. Ah! Notiferan! Quite a striking specimen, is it not? This is nice. Brace yourself for the landing. I wouldn't want you tumbling off at the last moment.
Quite a small place, lacking even the most basic equipment. The present may yield no clues, but we may yet try perusing the past. Have you done this before?
The Echo, motherfucker! The Echo, baby!
So you cannot control the power freely. Worry not. I shall assist you. Come and stand before me.
Are you gonna induce the Echo?
There are two ways to see the past. The first entails peering through the walls of the soul in the moment a subject is recalling a memory.
That's what we do.
The second requires no subject, and is instead a process of piecing together an event from ripples left in the ambient ether.
Are we learning how to control the Echo?
As memories are etched upon the ether of the soul, so too are they etched upon the ether of the world. In this way can history be preserved. Such memories are given to fading, however, and can prove challenging to visit. But come, let us try. Close your eyes.
Oh.
All units fully functional and proceeding on course towards their respective stars.
She doesn't seem to have any trouble talking here.
Estimated time to completion of survey is 108 cycles. End of status report. Severing connection with shared consciousness.
That's weird.
Did you hear that, Hermes? All is well.
She connects to a hive mind.
Yes. Good tidings at long last. Every step of the way, I've been reminded how little we understand creation. How the universe defies imagination.
Wait! She's not a dragon. She's Omega. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I was completely wrong. This is Omega, not a dragon. This is what chased the dragons. No, this has to be Omega. She just talked like a computer. Sent out to find intelligent life forms. She fucking found the dragons.
But soon we won't need to speculate. We'll know the
Maybe her
answers.
sisters are Omega.
What others live for.
Indeed. And we'll owe it all to you and your sisters.
Head pat's good.
I wonder what answers we will get.
Whatever intelligent beings that exist out there are bound to be vastly different from us.
Dragons.
Diverse in form and culture. Possessed of unique ways of thinking. Their conception of life and its purpose will be no exception. Completely and utterly unlike ours.
Utterly unlike. How?
I have no idea. Yet whatever answers we receive, I will not dismiss them out of hand. No, I will think earnestly on them all.
Did he get a bad answer? Did he get an answer that fucked him up?
And I will share them with our people, that together we may contemplate our own existence. Perhaps then our star will become a better place. Not only for man, but for all life. Meteon, though I gave you wings to soar the heavens, I did not teach you how to walk the earth. So loath was I to bind another living being. In the course of your long journey, you will learn from those you meet. Learn to walk and run and so much more. And when you return, older and wiser, we will have a celebration to mark your homecoming and coming of age both.
This is just straight up his daughter.
Or will there be apples covered in syrup?
And how are you supposed to eat them? Rather than food, perhaps a flower.
Okay. The Elpis flower?
Yes. Upon your return, I will gift you a beautiful flower.
Well, that was cute and everything, but I'm not sure how this helps us.
So, what is your opinion?
Hermes wouldn't wish for the final days. He wants Meteon to live.
I'm inclined to agree. As we had suspected, the two are somehow involved. Yet 'tis difficult to believe that they would deliberately seek to end all life. In light of this, I propose that we reveal your tale to Hermes himself. If he does not wish for the final days as we believe, he may well join us in pursuing a solution. Then it is settled. Let us seek out our friend with all swiftness. 'Twould not do to let such a pure soul be blackened by tragedy.
Yeah, seriously, the most sad thing here is this Hermes becoming the Fandaniel of the present. That's fucking sad. He really is pure. There are any number of places where Hermes might be an Elpis. But we could do worse than to look in Kitsis Hyperborea, the largest facility. It stands in Ethoseletekos, Boreas, the northern isle. I wonder, Evangeline, for an institution which claims to studiously research every species destined for research into the world, did you not question how they find room for them all on so few islands? The answer lies within Kitsis itself. I touched upon the practice before back at the archives, where a vast area is stitched together out of multiple conceptual spaces. The same holds true for the interior of this facility and is magically constructed on Viront. It is then, within those sprawling habitats, that the Chief Overseer and most of Elpis' observers conduct the bulk of their work. Come, the simplest route is via the teleporter north of Poet and Oikos. Travel back. That's a lot of Greek words that I have to spontaneously come up with pronunciations for. Oh man. Ethoseletikos Boreas. Ethoseletikos Boreas. Oh, which one of those? Oh, here it is. Modes of light yet hang in the air, suggesting the device was but recently activated. Ethoseletikos? That's probably the one. Kitsis Hyperborea. Ah, good. The teleporter acknowledged you as my guest. You should now have the authority to use it as you wish. As for the way to the Kitsis Hyperborea, we follow this path. Oh, whoops. Then turn left at the crossroads. That's right. No, Ether right up here. Every island is prettier than the last. Ophiataurus. It's scary. it's scary! It's chasing me! No! Big. How are you supposed to open doors like that? Here we are, the grandest research facility in Elpis. We should head inside and ask after Hermes' whereabouts. Hermes is at another facility, as we have just discovered. Uh-oh. You gonna be mad at me? Furthermore, we've confirmed that his studies into Dynamis, as well as creation of Medion, were entirely private pursuits. No one else we spoke of appeared to possess the chief's depth of knowledge on the subject, and neither did we hear any tales of stolen research. Which means that if Hermes himself harbors no desire to bring down an apocalypse, then he might be recruited to help prevent one. Or so saith the illustrious Emet-Selch. Oh, he believes us! According to your story, the 14 divined the connection between the celestial currents and the final days, but were never able to pinpoint the root cause of the calamity. With our people's greatest minds, not to mention Hythodaeus' sharp eyes, committed to the pursuit of a solution, such an outcome seems inconceivable. The only possible explanation is if the nature of the catalyst was so inexplicable that even we failed to perceive it. And what better fits that description than the invisible, intangible Dynamis? Which in turn leads us to our next question. How did Hermes, in his role as Fandaniel, not recognize the subject of his own research? We must assume that he either knew and was unable to help, or that he was otherwise prevented from identifying the cause in the first place. At this juncture, all we can do is speculate. To be clear, the Convocation does not tolerate acts of deception or malice. We are practiced at perceiving truth, and would have known had Fandaniel lied to us. Hermes has no conscious wish for the world to end. Of that I am certain. Conscious choice. It seems there is more to the tale after all. We conducted an investigation of our own, you see. Working together, dream team! How comforting. Seem to have reached the exact same conclusion. I see no reason to not delay further. This time we brought Hermes into the fold, as it were. Thank you for understanding. Save your thanks. I did not say I believed your ridiculous story. But as Emet-Selch, I have a duty to examine any possible threat to our existence, no matter how ludicrous or personally offensive I may find it. I was about to say all it's missing now is Azem, but she kind of is there after a fashion. Yeah, I did not anticipate that Vana was the previous Azem. Do not approach me, do not speak me, and do not dare presume to treat me as a friend. I'm merely carrying out my duty. Oh, you're a bitch. How lovely. Our merry duo has become a quartet. Past disagreements are no reason to reject collaboration in the here and now. I commend Emet-Selch for his practicality. I think the time for leisurely exploration is past, if I might have a moment to adjust my vision. There he is, on the next dial over. Matean is with him. Medion, whatever. Hermes appears to be in the midst of an observational study, but I suggest we hurry over before they venture elsewhere. Head straight down the path. We can teleport to Mesopsis Euros from the device at the bottom of the slope. Hang on, can I go in here? No. This Hyperborea. Why do I get the feeling that that's a dungeon? Why do I get the biggest feeling that this is a dungeon? It's this Hyperborea. Something around here has to be. I'm calling it. Off we go. Are you gonna be a bitch to me again? What, you expect me to praise you in your progress? On the contrary, I'm simply surprised you made it this far. Then again, even with you slowing her down, there is no denying that Banat is an accomplished researcher. Her wealth of wisdom and experience is unmatched, and her achievements in creation magics, in any field frankly, are nothing short of extraordinary. Though the singular brilliance which sets her apart can make her motives somewhat impenetrable at times. As her student and successor puts it, she is a force of nature, at once so close and at the same time so very distant. We said that? Damn. Lyra, I finally farmed out that fucking Tigrex greatsword, only to find out that despite it being the same rarity, it statistically in every way is completely inferior to the Raging Bracky greatsword. Oh, damn. That sucks. That sucks. Sorry about that. Mesopsis Euros is interesting in that it is the only region in Elpis which lacks a researcher hub. This is largely due to the nature of its observation sites, within which they let loose creatures anticipated to be unruly and dangerous. I have also heard tell that the area is kept deliberately sparse in the event that, well, let us say, that no one should live near the teleporter, which provides access to a certain facility. Oh? Oh? Dungeon? Oh? They are close by, within the Hungering Gardens. That would be the circular enclosure you see just up ahead. Well then, Evangeline, make yourself useful and bring Hermes out here to us. If I were to go, he would assume I was only there to press him on the Bandaniel matter. Of all of us present, you stand the best chance at convincing him to put aside his work for the moment. But the creations in there are not exactly... then again, perhaps Evangeline can handle them. She did survive a bout with Banat after all. Off you go to find Hermes, but do be prepared to come to blows with the garden's denizens. Yeah, sure, I can fight. The Hungering Gardens. Oh! Well, this place has an appropriate name. Holy shit! Uh-oh. Ah! Rabbit is intense. It's so big! Shit. Oh, you too? Worst breath! It has an ability called Worst Breath. And those two are just in here? Oh man, this place fucking sucks. Why would you make these? Why would you make these? These do not benefit the star in any way! There we go. What the fuck are these two? Right here, maybe? There's a lot of rocks to hide behind. Where are... Stop! You're having goat cheese and crackers? Ooh, I would take it. I would take a few of those, Beth. I would take a few of those. Where on earth are those two? I haven't quite checked over there yet. Stop bearing down on me with ravenous intent! Down on me! Ravenous intent, there's so many of those! How many of these fuckers do I have to fight? Leave me the fuck alone! They don't even give me any XP. Nope, I'm ignoring you now. No, I'm ignoring you now. I'm ignoring all of you now. No, I'm not talking. Why do I have to do this shit? Why couldn't Hypodeus tell me exactly where they are? What is this bullshit? Oh, there they are. Evangeline, where did you come from? The fucking Gardens of Hell. Evangeline, what are you doing here? I thought you were keeping Hypodeus in an Emet company. An important matter, and unrelated to my decision on Van Daniel, you say? Then yes, I will come, as soon as my work here is finished. It will not be long, I promise, but you should really wait outside the garden with the others. This is no place for idle exploration. Yeah, this is a place for shitty plants. Bad plants. Horrible plants. Go away. Go away! There we go. I was prepared to swoop in if need be, but it's clear you have faced your fair share of monstrous opponents. Yeah, I'm good. What is that ghastly odor? Hey, I got hit with nothing. Shut up. You spoke with Hermes then, and were briefly entangled with the denizens of the Hungering Gardens as well, I see. Or should I say smell? I cannot speak for certain convocation members, but I for one am impressed with your fortitude. Well done indeed. Now that you've convinced Hermes to confer with us, Let us pray that things will soon take a turn for the better. For as fascinating as it would be to meet the Emmet Silk who would recreate Amarant in the depths of the ocean, I think it best for all concerned if such tragic events never came to pass. Be it in our future or your past, assuming yours is not truly written in stone. I hope that it is. I don't know about that, man. Time travel's kind of busted. Words without sound. Hermes said he would not be long, yes? Then we shall wait here until he emerges. Hey man, have you been causing any apocalypses lately?
My apologies for keeping you waiting. I understand there is a matter you wish to discuss.
Aye. A matter of the utmost gravity. If one can suspend disbelief. Go on then. Tell him what you told us. Who you are and why you came.
We're just gonna stand out here and do that?
The final days
of Amarant.
The phenomena observed during these star-encompassing calamities is likely the product of a dynamis reaction. And none is more versed in the applications of this energy than you, Hermes.
Hermes.
I must stress that we do not believe you would desire such destruction. We come not to lodge accusations, but to beg your wisdom. And so, distressing though the exercise may be, I ask that you share with us your opinion on the matter, on the assumption that our visitor's tale is true.
Even you, Vana. As you say, the phenomena observed in the two calamities may both be attributed to dynamis.
Or Akasha.
Of note is the difference in its effect. In the first final days, it warped creation magics. In the second, it warped the people themselves. The key variable, I suspect, is the etheric density of the men of each age. As you know, ether, in essence, negates dynamis.
Oh, that's why.
Harboring high concentrations of ether, we ancients cannot readily manipulate dynamis, nor be manipulated by it. Therefore, rather than ourselves, the calamity affected our magics. In contrast, having been sundered, the people of the future are composed of but a fraction of our ether.
We just gotta give everyone
Thus
a
are they
fuck ton of
susceptible to
ether.
the influence of dynamis and its transformative potential. But that would explain only the mechanism, not the cause.
That explains why their ether goes
Though
away. The
perhaps-
dynamis overpowers it.
What is it? Even should it be a hypothesis, we would hear it.
Dynamis is an energy put in motion by feelings. Feelings for which there must first exist a source. A source to which the victims must be attuned. One that harbors the selfsame negative emotions. Elsewise it could not be the agent of such extreme change.
Uh-huh.
So it wasn't the stagnation of the celestial currents. Someone, or something, is instigating
Hydaelyn.
the star's demise.
Hydaelyn!
So, we've a villain on our hands after all. Any idea who or what it could be?
The celestial currents comprise the outermost layer of the star's ether, encasing it like a protective sphere. According to your tale, it was where the currents were weakest that the phenomena first manifested. If the inciting factor came from without Aetheris, then its effects would first be seen in those locations.
Wait. From...
Greetings. Can you hear me?
Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, whoa, what?
Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm.
Oh my fucking god, is it an alien?
I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, know your thoughts.
Holy shit, this is creepy. This is fucking creepy.
May we please be friends?
Meteion. What is it?
Executing scheduled task, suspending individual self and connecting to shared consciousness.
Oh.
Connection established. Commencing status report.
Wait! The final days were caused by... What the fuck?
It hurts! It hurts! So hot. So cold.
What?
So sad. I don't understand.
What the fuck?
Make it stop.
Did the sound come from
Make it
aliens?
stop.
Steady, Meteion. Steady.
So scared. So lonely. The pain. It's too much.
She felt the pain of something in space,
Why?
and it fucked everyone up.
Why do we...
Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not okay. That's not okay. That's not okay.
Wrong. All wrong.
Woo!
She's gone? But how?
She has altered her etheric density in order to blend in with her surroundings, an ability for avoiding confrontation.
What did you find out in
Most
space?
effective. Frustratingly so.
What did you
I
find?
can't see her either. Not even a trace.
Yeah, what did her sisters find?
Stay away. Please. This is wrong.
Did you find
My
a fucking
mistake.
elder god
So
out in the
please.
depths of space? They found a fucking elder god.
Are you all right? In your mind? No. We only heard her speak the instant before she vanished.
Of course. When communicating without words, Meteion also employs Dynamis. That will explain why you were able to hear her when we could not.
Then you are our best chance of finding her. Follow her voice and try to track her down.
This is the cause of the final days. She
Hindered
found
though we may
something.
be, let us split up and search as well.
They found something. And her eyes went black. Holy shit. That was terrifying immediately. Shit got real instantaneously. Instantaneous shit getting real. Over there? Put it on the big screen then. If I cannot perceive her ether, then what else have I to offer but my rousing support? Ah, Hermes truly is a master of his craft. What are these things? I don't like them. I don't like these things. Calm your mind. Your sense is questing for any hint of Meteion's presence. You fail to hear her voice. She must be elsewhere. Okay, you know what I'm thinking now? The last area, we will be using the moon to go to the homeworld of whatever the fuck Meteion found in space. We will be going to find it using the moon. Vicious the serpent. You failed to hear her voice. I strained my senses to their limits but found nothing. You must calm your mind, that you may hear it, that you might feel her silent voice. Here? It seeps into my mind. Our voices reporting. No, no! Hermes mustn't hear them! I have to run, to hide! Medion's anguished voice grows distant as the source seems to flee down the slope. Oh! She is keeping Hermes from hearing it because he feels her pain. If that sound, if those feelings spread to other people with creation magic, then they're gonna get fucked up. Are we witnessing the beginning of the final days right here? Holy shit! Over there. Oh, here we go. Greetings and salutations. Commencing report. Oh no, we can't tell them that. We must run. Run far away. She's fighting with her own shared consciousness. Please, don't follow me. She's fighting her own shared consciousness. Medion's anguished voice fades as you sense her climbing to the top of the ridge. Well, time to not do as she says. Medusa. Grab those. What the fuck did they find? What kind of Cthulhu bullshit did they find? Why is this game so good? It's unfair? Seriously, this is so good. This is one of the best stories I've ever followed, and it's an MMO. Here we go. Spoilers, this is the wrong place. Okay, where to then? Oh, there's Emmett Selk. They're over here. Not here. Hey, what do you have to say, buddy? Ugh, this is an exercise in futility. You have to be the one to find her, Evangeline. Follow her voice. Ugh. Acantha. Oh, I think this is the wrong place. I'll hit it up anyway. How? How did it come to this? Is this the reason we traveled to the stars? Why we sought out other life forms? Is this it? Is this the answer? No, it cannot be. It cannot be. What kind of existential terror did she find? She found some cosmic horror, literally. She found some love. This is some Lovecraft shit. This is literally some Lovecraft shit. Like textbook Lovecraft shit. I'm sure it's just a coincidence, but Xenos' shade also has its hands over its eyes. Oh. Oh, Dahlia, no. Oh, Dahlia, no. Words about sound, and then my feisty little chocobo. Sorry, Meteon, you're gonna have to give me a second. I need to go take care of my feisty little chocobo. Is she? Leaf. The river Leaf. What was its purpose again? The river Styx is to forget. The river Leaf. Compiling report for dissemination to Hermes and all peoples of Atheris. Processing expedition data, preparing profiles on intelligent civilizations, formulating answers to the question, finalizing report. No, Evangeline, you mustn't listen! Wrong! It's all wrong! Meteon's anguished voice flees towards the lake. Any sign of Meteon? Panicked and confused, which will make it all the more difficult to predict her movements. Hermes, what do you make of this situation? The media are linked to a single mind, a shared consciousness which connects them across any distance. I suspect something has happened which could disrupt its usual harmony. How might we access this shared consciousness of theirs? Much as you would approach any sentient being directly, in the media's case, that means speaking to any incarnation within physical reach. So unless we can track down the Meteon we just lost, we have no means to communicate with them. No way of knowing what befell her sisters, no way to provide directions or guidance. Then we had best set our musings aside and concentrate on how we might find her. Hang on. In the final days, Ether is twisted by the invasion of Dynamis from beyond the star, its progress intensified by feelings of fear and despair and anguish. Nay, I like not the picture which emerges with these latest pieces. It's a shame there's no registered concept we could use to create another Meteon, assuming of course we could link her to the shared mind. But no, if it were a viable solution, Hermes would have surely suggested it. A frantic search will avail us little. We must be clever about this. Oh, my dear Meteon, what did you witness out there that frightened you so? Why do you seek to keep it from us? How terrible could it be? Follow, wander, stumble, listen. Correct me if I'm wrong. The Meteon renders herself invisible by matching her etheric density to that of all her surroundings, does she not? If so, could we not then disrupt her concealment with a surfeit of ether? Much how Silk solidified your presence when first we met you. Don't be absurd. I can hardly channel ether to a recipient whose whereabouts are hidden from me. Which is why we must all work together. Evangeline will continue the search in the same manner as before, but this time with you in tow. Once she ascertains Meteon's likely location, you proceed to reveal our wayward familiar with a swift ethereal downpour. Very clever, and thankfully she has made herself easier to capture by fleeing towards Leaf. Assuming she is made visible, it should prove no great feat to herd her into a corner. Then we have our plan. Evangeline and Silk will be a tracker and trapper, respectively, while we others predict and obstruct Meteon's avenue of escape. Silk and I will keep an eye on each other's ether to help coordinate our efforts. Let us be about it. Well, it seems we are partners for the time being. Let us return to where we last saw Meteon and pick up the trail from there. I will keep myself in a state of preparedness, ready to rain down ether at a moment's notice, meaning it falls to you to keep the way clear. Silk is now accompanying you! Oh my god! Party member Silk! Linked as the river of forgetfulness. Oh, okay. I thought that was Styx. Forget what the Styx is then. Must be elsewhere. Nothing this way. We try another route then. Where to? Oh, there's a sparkly. Why can't I fly? Are my functions being restricted? Hide. Yes, I'll just have to hide where no one can find me. She went into the lake? As if this wasn't tiresome enough. Well, at least that open expansion make her easier to find. We won't lose her this time. Oh, hey! Let's have some talking. Let's have some nice talking, party member. We should be able to reach the bottom of this drop by climbing down the rocks at the water's edge. Do not even think of dragging me over the falls. Final days or no, if I end up drenched from head to toe, I swear I will feed you to a remora. Okay, man. Ah, shit! Right over there. The cutscene rock. Everyone gather on the rock. Not here. I'm not here, please. By that rock, is she very well? What? Why can't I hide? There's no need to run, Medion. Evangeline, what are you saying? Everything is so faint. Sorry, I'm not strong enough. Stay away, I'm begging you. Don't make me say it. It will break him. His poor, fragile heart. Now we have a chance. Once the others are in position, the two of us can herd her into their midst. What did you find? Remora, please! Ah! Maybe there's literally nothing, just empty space. I guess that would also be somewhat existentially terrifying. Perhaps. Oh wait. No, yeah, that's also, yeah, it's not true because dragons exist. Oh wait. Get out of here. There you go. I gotta go to the cutscene circle. Is this teleporter not in use? It seems to have been left to the mercy of the elements. Either way, it bears no trace of Medion's essence. We move on. Interest. There, I see her. Yo, is she gonna jump off the edge? Do we really have to track her this many times though? This is a lot of times. That's a big corn. Why is there a big corn here? What is the meaning of big corn? Here we go. Big corn for big people. Oh.
Aha! Give chase. We shall herd her into the shelter.
Horse. Well, that's not going to traumatize her any further. And walls.
Please, Mission. We must speak.
Oh boy. Oh boy, here it comes.
I'm sorry, Hermes. I'm so sorry.
Here it comes.
If someone can hear these words, then please. Please protect them. Protect them all.
Sorry, but they're already predetermined to be super fucked.
Individual self-suspended. Connection with shared consciousness stable.
Oh god. What did you see?
Our survey is complete. We shall now report our findings.
I feel a chill of my spine.
All units safely arrived at their respective destinations. Seeking answers to Hermes' question, we attempted to make contact with the intelligent denizens of each star.
Yes, okay.
Results are as follows, in order of numerical code. Enna. Traces of civilization found. Structures believed to have served as domiciles. No extant life forms detected.
Huh?
Dio. Ruined remnants of buildings scattered across star, surface of which is encased in ice. Presence of life could not be verified.
Wait, she found the shards.
Tria. Evidence of large population centers, akin to cities.
She found the
recovered.
shards!
No extant life forms found. Only their lingering essence.
The shards!
Tessera. Edifices surmised to be abandoned residences found. No extant life forms detected.
Did the shards exist
Deadly
out of
plague
time?
or extreme environmental degradation likely to have led to mass extinction.
They are all dead.
Octo. Star found in state of violent conflict.
Oh.
Contact successfully made with inhabitants, but deployment of weapons of mass destruction resulted in total annihilation of local population shortly thereafter.
Oh my god.
Inea. Star is a barren desert. No identifiable flora found. Bones of living beings resembling men discovered beneath sands. But determination regarding their intelligence inconclusive.
Why is everyone dead?
Remind me, Hermes, what exactly was the question you entrusted to Meteion?
I tasked her with asking what others live for. What gives their lives meaning.
Did you consider what may happen if the premise of the question is flawed? To be able to answer it, one must be living and desire to continue doing so. But if Meteion finds no living beings in the course of her journey, or none who desire to live, what then? What answers would she derive from their silence?
Meteion, enough. Suspend your mission and return hither at once.
Decapente. Local civilization once flourished under auspices of higher power.
Oh.
Said power later laid waste to civilization in fit of rage.
Oh my god.
Upon revealing this to me, entity elected to self-terminate in lieu of providing
What?
answer to question.
She found a god
No
that
other
committed
intelligent life forms
suicide.
found.
Turning a deaf ear, are we? We are taking Meteion back to Amarot. As I understand, we will need her if we are to bring back all of her sisters.
Yes. Meteion. It isn't right, is it? It isn't right to turn away from the answer. Even if the answer is pain.
Why are all the other stars just
Even if we
horrible?
aberrations must scream ourselves hoarse to be heard.
But there's still more, isn't there? There's still more.
Aye. Whatever answers we find, I will not dismiss them out of hand. These words I said to you, and I will hold myself to them.
There's more. What?
What is the meaning of this? You cannot take Meteion.
Not until she has finished her report.
All else must wait.
Dungeon time, motherfucker.
You fool!
That's his transformed form. Just like Hades is at the end of Shadowbringers. Okay. Yeah, me too, Hitledeus. If all Hermes means to do is listen to Meteion's report, then it is his right to do so. But once he receives the answers to his question, what then? The fate of the world may very well hinge upon the choice he makes in that moment. and we must be there when he makes it. Why, Hermes? Why could you not leave well enough alone? Will these answers assuage the pain you feel when a creation is returned to ether? Had you never cast your accursed question to the distant stars, you may have one day learned to be at peace upon this one. Dungeon time? Oh, it's fucking dungeon time, y'all. Are you three coming with me? Hermes has headed to Kitsis. Considering the expansive dimensions of the place, even we may have a difficult time locating his ether. All I can say is that he entered from the rooftop and likely arrived at the uppermost point in the facility. So, do we pursue him? Of course we pursue him. No matter what Hermes might be thinking, Meteon is a potential threat that needs to be brought under our control. The Convocation's duty is to safeguard this star, takes precedence over any personal stake in the matter. Bana? Evangeline? It's clear we stand on a precipice, but we have yet to determine beyond a shadow of a doubt that Meteon's is the hand which tips us over the edge. Nevertheless, if we are to learn the truth of the final days, we must give chase. And even if neither Hermes nor Meteon is ultimately responsible, we cannot leave them to suffer this torment alone. Agreed on all counts. To Kitsis Hyperborea we go. Y'all, it is dungeon time. There's more. She hasn't finished her report. She found something even more fucked up. She found something even more fucked up than all of these dead and murdered and slaughtered worlds. Holy shit, this is amazing. Why is this game so good? Scholar, what are you saying? So not out of the ordinary. Does anyone know what caused it? I mislike the look of this. Judging from the crowd, something is afoot. What have we here? Excuse me, has something happened inside Kitsis? It's just Bana, I'm so glad you're here. No one knows what prompted it, but the alarm was sounded and Kitsis put into a state of alert. Procedure dictated that we evacuate immediately, and we have yet to investigate further. This is Hermes' doing, obviously. And what does this state of alert entail exactly? A field of dampening magic is draped over the entire facility, usually in response to escaped entities and the like. Its scholars and observers are unaffected, but everything and everyone else is weakened to a fraction of their usual capabilities. And consider us forewarned. We do, however, have urgent business with Chief Hermes and must enter the premises regardless. Oh, does that mean that everyone is down to my level now? That said, if Hermes is willing to enact such measures, I wonder what other obstacles he has seen fit to drop in our path. With that enfeebling spell in place, we're not likely to be at our fighting best. And I was hardly an effective combatant to begin with. I've little to offer beyond my ethereal vision. Then you will put that talent of yours to good use. You are fairly skilled at spotting weaknesses, if I recall. Fairly skilled? Now you've gone and raised everyone's expectations. Trust time! Holy shit! Trust time! You all need only make the most of your strengths, and I will fill in the gaps as required. I was once a Zem, after all. 'Twas my job to rise to the occasion, be that as defender, aggressor, or healer. Feel better about my lack of prowess already. And you, Emet-Sel, can impress us with your arcane majesty. You lob potent spells as easily as breathing. You can also channel that power in a protective manner if you so choose, yes? Well, yes, should the situation call for it. Excellent, that should cover us on all fronts. Oh no, you three, I'm the tank here. I'm the tank here! Your tale led us here, Evangeline, so 'tis only right that you lead us now. No matter what lies ahead, we will win through to Hermes and Meteon. And then we will face the future together. Am I getting trusts? I'm fucking getting trust. Kitsis Hyperborea now accessible! Okay, y'all, this is going to be my first ever trust dungeon. I've ignored trust all the way up through Shadowbringers and up till now too. I've always favored playing with other people instead. But no, this, oh no, we're using the trusts for this. Soul Seer? Oh, he's a bard! All-rounder, the third seat. Alright, okay. Sorry, it's trust time. Let's go. Kitsis Hyperborea. Ooh-hoo-hoo! Oh, this is pretty. Look at this. The World Unsundered Kitsis Hyperborea. Oh, this is gonna be another one I need a non-spoiler thumbnail for on YouTube. Oh, the music. Oh, the music. You gotta be gentle with trusts. Oh, man. Let's fucking go. Bana, Hyclodeus, Emmett Selk. Are you fucking kidding me? Guide to Kitsis Hyperborea. Hang on. Hang on. Have you ever wondered whether your creation is a beneficial existence to the star? Wonder no more, for at Kitsis Hyperborea, our mission is to determine the Ainsel. For answer, from temperate plains to tropical jungles, from smoldering volcanoes to frozen fields, we put creations to the proof in a wide range of meticulously recreated environments. Will your creation be able to survive in the wider world? Will it threaten the survival of other species? The answers to such questions and more, our highly trained staff will uncover. Hello, Kitsis Leon. Oh, I can't wait to see their limit breaks. Again, I've never done a trust before. This is my first time. The music, holy shit! Hey, Venomic's for a good healer. Okay, wait, hang on. Yeah, fuck yeah. Shoot those arrows, Hyclodeus, I love you. I need to keep an eye out for their dialogue. I want to see their dialogue. That's the thing I'm most into here. Look at that, holy shit! Oh, that's a lot. These spells aren't too bad. I've heard that I have to be gentle with trusts. I intend to make terrible mistakes in finding out just how gentle. I do wish they'd AoE a little harder, though.
Have a taste.
That's hot. Yeah, I gotta be a little more careful of my cooldowns because they take so long to kill these guys. I mean, the reasoning is that the high alert does reduce their power after all, I suppose. There's an icy place here. Look at this shit. This is the coolest. Of course there's a cold zone, and of course we're going through it. No complaining of itself. Oh, wrong button. What's that? Benai's using Sage animations. Hang on. No, she's using Black Mage. She's using both Black Mage and White Mage animations right now. Oh, she's got Stone Skin. That's cool. I haven't seen a Sage one yet. Yeah, that was a White Mage one. Oh, they take so long to die! But nah, it's okay. Cast some stone, please. But nah isn't meta. But nah isn't meta. Vana Grey Parses. I can't believe that the Mother Crystal Grey Parses. Hey. Oh, hands. A single target those. I'm trying to be gentle with the trust, but maybe I should be a little less gentle from now on. The music is awesome, though. Holy shit. I still need to know, what the hell did Medion see? What kind of fucked up bullshit? Oh, I lost aggro. There we go. Fighting alongside these three is the coolest thing, bar none. If anyone said anything in the last 5 minutes, I don't think I saw it because my chat just said welcome to the chat room. I think I disconnected from my chat there. Yeah, I didn't see that. Okay, I see Dahlia now. There we go. Frostbite and Seek? I don't like the sound of that. An impressive concealment ability. Is it seriously trying to hide from us? Oh, here it is. What the hell? Oh, please. Alas, it is no use on us. Wow, that was cool. Did you see their fucking teleport there? God damn. Frigid Stomp. How is this going to be used? Oh.
Have a taste.
Whoop. There we go. You know, when we first met Hypodeus, like just sitting around. Oh, it's trying to confuse us. Is it maybe the one that doesn't have any footprints? Okay, here we go. I don't know how I was meant to find this out. Oh, you gotta follow the entire trail? Oh man.
Out of my way.
I like their commentary on the boss fight. This is great. Alright, how's this one gonna go? Oh, okay, I'm safe in here. Cool. Uh-oh. Ow. Hey, Vinod, do you have a... Oh, Hypotheus has a gun! Hypotheus has a gun! Oh my god! That's amazing! That one, yeah. Yeah. I like how Vinage is standing there waiting, like all impatient. Just like, damn. Damn, take your fucking time, why don't you? There we go. And you find peace in the ethereal sea. Come, we mustn't, let me see. We mustn't tarry. Okay, there we go. I had to switch to general to see their dialogue. Go up here. Yes, let this sundered little cat girl venture forward. Oh, this place is pretty. God damn, look at this. It's this Ophian. Alright, let's be a little less gentle with the trust. Uh-oh. 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 Oops. Alright, let's go. Full defense mode. Oh hell. Oh hell. Oh hell. Oh hell. Okay.
Pain, go away.
True benediction! Okay. They are still ancient. I gotta use this. There we go.
I see you.
There we go. Hey, hope you have that benediction ready again. Eventually. Come on, shield. Okay. I think I'll live, potentially. Oh, we need that shield again, okay. I'm somehow living! It was really close at the beginning, but I think I'm okay now. Genuinely surprised you made it. Hey, am I a tank or am I a tank? The AI just straight up does not AoE? No, but I do. There you go. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, I think I got this under control. It had to do with M itself using benediction. I would have died without that benediction. But yeah, I'm fine here. There we go. Yeah, I can see why I've never done trust before. It's only worth it for these three. Otherwise, I would never do trust. According to Mistress Alyssa, her creation is based on the concept for a bipedal wolf, and indeed it is impressively man-like in its gait. It is also highly intelligent, as is evidenced by its ability to employ tools, though the gleam in its eyes gives the impression that it comprehends our words. If this proves to be the case, it would be a shame that its throat isn't designed for speech. I must make mention of this in the next report. What is it talking about there? Werewolves? Talking about fucking werewolves? Itzios Lilaps. Okay, here we go. There we go. Gotta say, though, doing this with trust is certainly making me pull out all the stops. I cannot slack with a trust party. There we go. Rotate those fucking cooldowns and all will be well. It's definitely a different way to play. One that's maybe not. Oh wait, hang on. He may have his flaws, but you can't fault his managerial prowess, Hyplodeus said. Seriously, you want to discuss his candidacy now? I'm so excited. I'm not paying enough attention to their text boxes, but luckily enough, it shows up in my chat. Oh. Oh, I got an earring of bending. I need that. Thank you. Oh, boss time. Goodness me, what manner of thinking is behind this? There truly is no accounting for taste. Yeah, who thought up this shit? Oh, oh, oh. There we go. Inhale? What do you mean inhale? What do you mean inhale? Pyrrhic breath? I don't think I want to stand in front of that. Yeah, okay, I thought so. Good old-fashioned cleave.
How about you?
Hail. Okay, that's gonna be another breath attack, I'm sure. That's wind. Oh, look at that! Front and left. Right will be safe.
This may sting.
And the NPCs have moved accordingly. Yeah, there it is.
I'm not entirely useless.
Mechanics. Ooh, orbs.
Have a taste.
Out of my way.
That orb! Okay, to the left now. Oh, these are cool mechanics. Oh. Nice LB2. Ow. Inhale, here comes another one, okay. Ugh. I hope this isn't... Uh-oh. There we go.
I see you opening.
Pyrrhic breath. I want to be here. Yeah, okay.
This may sting. Out of my way.
Ow.
I see you opening.
Okay, almost done with this one. Well, this is a good place to be standing. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. The back place to be standing. There we go.
I'm not entirely useless.
Done. A pass for Constitution, but a fail for Intelligence. If its concept is submitted, I will be certain to reject it. I love how casual they are about this. They're so good. It's high up here.
I cannot let you take me, Sion. Not yet.
Here we go. Birds! Emmett Selk said, we're taking Medion, whether you like it or not. This pack isn't too bad. This is a really cool dungeon. Okay, there we go. Oh boy! That's a lot of dudes! I do have all of them, right? Yeah, okay, I do. There we go.
How about you?
I'm not entirely useless.
It does take a while, but thankfully, Dark Knight AoE is pretty strong, I like to think. I think it's pretty strong. Not to mention Dark Knight survivability. What with, the Blackest Night. That is a very good ability. One of the best defensive cooldowns in the entire game, I think. Oh, I'll take this. Ring of Fending. I will absolutely take this. Wow, we're going really hot. That's space. That's space. Hey, that's space? Space? That is space that I'm in? Space? Yeah. Second boss down, on the way to third, Dahlia. Yeah, this is the ozone layer. Enough is enough, Hermes. Stubbornness can be a virtue, but this is a little excessive. Oh. Even Hypodeus is saying it. It's still a shame that Dark Mind is kind of useless in mob packs like this. I don't think these birds are using magic attacks somehow.
Have a taste.
Oh, big. Hello, old y'all.
How about you?
Sorry, I can't hear you right now. Okay.
How about you?
Say hi to Rayquaza for me. I'm gonna say hi to Deoxys, apparently. Medion saw Deoxys and she got really scared, and that's what caused the final days. We gotta go calm her down to prevent the final days. This sounds like Mario Kart music. Fucking cursed. Fucking cursed. You can't just say that. The mall music, you can't just fucking say that. There we go. Alright, are we out of here now? Oh, treasure coffer. Flying life forms, an introduction. Hang on, I need to read these. The successful creation of migratory birds which travel between continents with the seasons came as a breath of fresh air to the long stagnant realm of flying life forms. In the end, it was a relatively simple thing to grant creatures the ability to navigate by celestial bodies, but this method lacked the precision needed to guide them to the same location each time, as would be vital to their survival. The breakthrough came in the form of magnetic fields, the use of which was discovered by the incubant Daniel during his tenure as chief overseer of Elpis, a truly inspired idea that has brought lasting benefits to the star. Okay. The previous Daniel is responsible for figuring out migratory birds. Oh man, we're really high up here. Winged Defiance Hermes. Hi, Thor hitbox.
So,
Thor?
comes to this.
Fuck, not Thor. What's his name again? Ramu, there we go.
I have no
Ramu.
wish to fight, but this time, I cannot yield.
Yeah, this is Ramu skeleton right here.
Though the world may think me a mad, desperate fool, I will hold fast to my conviction.
And I will beat the shit out of you. You think I should use a countdown for my trust party members? To protect Meteon, he would go so far as to transform. So far as to make himself a villain.
Ancient brand,
Oh,
unleash your power.
I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. What? I don't like that. Whoa, fuck!
Dancing winds.
Oh,
Here's my foe.
I'm in danger. Okay.
Stars on high. Fall as rain.
Meteor? Double! He's using double Hermetica. I need to be, uh-oh. Oh, those rocks suck, that's right. Okay, gotcha. Oh, fuck! Oh no, I'm terrible! I'm gonna need a bit more healing. True arrow.
My way.
Oh. That's right, he has double on. True bravery. Oh, I should have interrupted that. I just realized.
Prepare yourself.
Ow.
I'm not entirely.
Streams of ether.
I'm not entirely.
Quadruple? Hermetica.
Out of my way.
Hey y'all, where are we going? To dodge them. Oh. We're going middle? Really? Oh shit. Fuck. Wow, they really dodge mechanics in the most
I'm not entirely useless.
I am. They really dodge mechanics in the most efficient way possible.
Dancing winds. Here's my foe.
Oh god, oh god. True bravery, hang on. Bat, get out of here. Yeah, interrupted.
I'm not entirely.
Chris Megestos.
Stars on high. Fall as rain.
That meteor again. Ah, this shit again. Okay, we want to be here. Okay. Is there another one? Oh, okay. And here. There we go. See, I understand mechanics eventually. Get out of here. Get out of here.
No! My power!
I got a level from that. That was like over half a level. Jesus. Dude, you suck at being a boss. Dude, you gave me like 4 vuln stacks and we still killed you. Come on, man. Dude. Enhanced living shadow? Oh yeah, my living shadow attacks do more damage now. What do you guys have to say? Let us leave the rest to Emmett Silk. Hopefully he has calmed down a little. A merry chase he led us on. Whoopsies. Hey, do you have anything to say? No. Oh wait, can I go talk to Medion? Hang on. No. Oh, you ain't singing shit. Okay. Oh, you can see the whole dungeon below! That's cool! What have we in here? A gun! That's all I needed. Thank you, video game.
It's over, Hermes. In the name of the Convocation, I hereby take Meteion into custody.
Ooh, hard time with the custody dealings.
And setting aside the matter of your nomination, you will come with us too. We require your knowledge to assess and resolve the situation.
Oh, she's gonna say something fucked up though, wasn't she?
Meteion, I am so sorry. Would that I could have listened to your report in full. Reflected upon its meaning and conveyed it to others. That they might reconsider their chosen course.
You're kind of a little crazy, man.
But I have failed. And that wish will never be realized. However, ere our fates become the province of others, I bid you tell me just one thing.
Tell us the spooky things.
Was there happiness in those distant stars?
No, everyone is dead.
Was there a reason for living?
Nope. Nop.
We conducted our search as per your instructions. We scoured historical records, communed with the spirits of the deceased, heard the final testaments of the dying, welcomed their shadowed hearts into our own. One race had striven to create a world bereft of animosity.
Oh.
They renounced relationships to avoid interpersonal strife, and in so doing brought about societal collapse.
Uh-oh.
One race had renounced war and devoted itself to the enrichment of its people. They were conquered. Though they destroyed the enemy in reprisal,
Carleon.
they could not regain their former glory. One race had concluded that finite time was the root of all woes. Aspiring to shatter its shackles, they went in search of infinity.
This is some
They
cosmic
discovered
horror.
nothing is infinite, and that neither time or death can be cheated. Disillusioned, they gave up on the future and themselves. One race had discarded all things that gave rise to sorrow, hoping to have only joy.
Oh, God.
They found joy lost its savor in the absence of sorrow, and lost their will to live. Though worlds apart, these peoples shared a belief. The belief that they had tried their best. That they had tried to fulfill their potential with every step and success. In the course of which, they learned the truth.
That's bad.
That they would never be free of fear and sorrow.
That's bad!
Anger and despair. Of loneliness. So long as they yet lived.
Oh no, she's entered her hot topic.
Even
Hot
now,
Topic
their
phase.
souls cry out for oblivion.
Hermes, control your
And
daughter.
to this song of anguish, I lend my voice.
The sound.
We lend our voice.
The sound.
Oh, beloved mankind, shimmering jewels of beautiful Etheris, rejoice, for we will free you from the cruel yoke of existence.
Oh my God.
There is no need to struggle in vain, for in nihility awaits salvation. You will know peace and serenity.
And it will be beautiful.
And it will be beautiful. We will make our nest at the edge of the universe. And there in the dark of dead worlds, hoard sorrow and suffering.
Good work, Hermes. You turned your daughter into a
There
death
we
god.
will sing, our chorus ever louder and ever clearer, that our song may reach even this ether-shrouded star.
The sound.
Such is the answer we have found in the stars. Such is the gift we now offer to Etheris.
Oh my fucking God.
Who are you to decide our fate? To decree we live or die?
Oh, that's rich coming from you. Oh, that is rich coming from you, Hades.
Have you lost your mind? You heard what she said. She means to destroy us all, yet you still take her side?
Oh no, you got chain.jpg'd.
In the name of the star, we have discarded those creations that we deemed flawed. If we ourselves are flawed,
No, man!
does not stand to reason.
It was that easy to be
We too
corrupted?
should be
You got
discarded.
corrupted that easy?
That is sophistry, and you know it.
Perhaps it is. Perhaps I am wrong. Who is to say that you are right? Let us settle this with a determination. In my authority as Chief Overseer of Elpis, I will make a judgment on man's fitness to exist. If he can learn to value all life and retain his will to live, even should his end be justified,
Oh.
he will surely find a way to avert his
That is
demise.
literally what's happening in the current final days.
If not, he will perish from the start. As with all determinations, provisions must be made to ensure fairness. Kairos!
Oh,
Awaken!
the memory thing! Wait, that's bad. That's kind of gonna be bad for us if we go back to the future and we don't remember shit.
Reconfiguration system Kairos activated.
This is why they don't
Awaiting
recognize us.
instruction.
This is why they don't recognize us in the present. This is why they don't remember in the
Universal
present.
memory alteration. Target area. Catesis Hyperborea.
Oh, cathesis.
Starting point. Arrival of MSQ of the convocation at Proper-Lion. Endpoint. The present. Erase the memories of all events. And replace with a vague recollection.
Hey, we need those memories.
I was here, preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to MSQ and Hitherdays. Meteon's shared consciousness became unstable. She and her sisters could not sustain their existence, and all dissipated with a burst. The resultant shockwave accidentally triggered Kairos, which erased several days of memories from all present. Execute.
Hey, we need to get out of here.
Command acknowledged. Initializing. 3 processes remaining to execution.
Bravo. I dare say one would be hard-pressed to make it fairer. Everything that you told us, everything that has happened, the fact we've even met,
My
it will all be
new
gone.
old friend.
Go, Meteon. To the edge of the universe, where none can reach you.
Are we going to the edge of the universe? Is that the final
Hermes.
area?
Won't you come with me? If you were to shed your flesh, I should be able to carry you.
I will remain. As a man, I will oppose the oblivion you bring.
Silly fool. Had you said yes, I would have granted you the gentlest end.
Oh. Yeah, but no! Fuck
This
yeah!
ends here.
Yeah, but no! Kick his ass! Kick his ass, but no!
Fly, Meteon!
Oh!
That is far enough, Hermes!
Argos, to me.
Oh, man! Oh, she's a badass! Wait, she's leaving?
First process complete. 2 remaining to execution of memory reconfiguration.
I gotta get out of here!
As if we needed more pressure. No matter what, you cannot forget what happened today. For it is the key to saving your future. Your world. This fight is our fight. What comes after, our problem to contend with, not yours. No. Your own struggle awaits, and no one else can take your place.
This is so fucked!
You must flee this place with your memories intact, and I will see that you do. Now then, where is it? There you are, my little confluence.
Yeah, yeet me into the confluence. I'm going. Hey, you're just leaving the atmosphere! We are just leaving the atmosphere here. Oh.
Very well then.
Uh-oh.
You may elude us this day, but not forever.
She put her mark on the sound.
Meteon's gotten away.
Second process complete. One remaining to execution.
Hythlodaeus, you gotta get me out of here, man.
Ugh. No time for brooding. Listen well. Beyond lies a spatial confluence that connects the interior sections of this building. I will destroy the confluence and force open a way outside. When I do, you must jump through.
I love that Hythlodaeus is a cool bard.
I cannot tell you how sorry I am.
Oh, don't worry. I kick your ass wholesale in the present.
Can I let you escape?
Hey, you're gonna want to open that thing up now. This is bad for Eve. Voidsen are really sturdy, but fall damage still hurts.
Too brave by half.
Oh?
Exemplary work, as always, Emmett Selk.
What? But how? I thought the confluence was over.
Over there? Yes. We were rather hoping you would.
Oh, the dream team!
It was never anywhere but where it is now.
The dream
The
team!
instant those two began making their way towards nothing, 'twas clear the plan was a diversion.
I'm quite incapable of destroying a confluence, I must confess.
A gambit brazen beyond words. Though we've grown accustomed to reckless improvision due to the antics of an incorrigible associate.
Yeah, Azem.
Though, in the case of certain present company, incorrigible is an understatement. Honestly, I'm beginning to suspect it's a requirement for every Azem.
It is! It is!
There's no time! Quickly! Even now, I do not believe your tale. I would not suffer us to walk such a wretched path.
Dude, you're kind of a dick. Don't worry about
Still,
it.
If it must be said, do not squander it. The legacy I leave you.
Oh.
Final process
That was
complete.
non-canon.
Executing universal memory alteration.
Go, Argos!
Fast Doggo. And this is how Hermes still becomes Fandaniel. Because none of them remember this happens. Wait, but Vana still remembers.
I'm fine. Just a little tired.
How do we deal with this? We know now that this
Can
is
it
the
be
cause
true?
of Meteon at the edge of the universe. Are we just going to travel to the edge of the universe? Moon?
Are we the only ones left who see beauty in the world?
Moon?
In life, are the stars above no more than husks of fallen civilizations? And yet, Though she is unimaginably distant, I feel Meteion's presence, and the place where to we must go. Ere she made good her escape, I placed an enchantment upon her, one which allows us to follow her trail.
We're gonna track it in the present!
She has already left the outermost bounds of Aetheris, and continues on her way. Given the vastness of the universe, it will still be no easy feat to track her down. But thanks to Selk and his Ladeus, all is not lost. We remember. So long as we remember, our fates remain ours to shape.
So what now? What now?
What indeed? Let us begin by ascertaining the situation at Catesis Hyperborea, where the others should still be.
What are we gonna do?
Given the likely state of their memories, however, it would be imprudent for us to approach them directly. In which case... I am sorry, my friend. I've asked much of you this day. But may I trouble you one last time?
Dog. Dog's gonna go spy on them.
Argos will investigate in our stead. We will share in his consciousness and see and hear as if we were with him. Now, close your eyes and open your mind.
This makes me wonder if we're going to... if the Hydaelyn in the present is going to speak to us knowing all of this. It really does make me wonder.
Thank goodness you are unharmed.
Unharmed? There is a gaping hole in my memories. I can scarcely remember arriving here in Elpis.
Elpis specifically said this would not alter their current timeline. Maybe it's not altering the current timeline. Maybe this is the way that things happened all along. Maybe Hydaelyn remembered all along because we were here, because we were destined to come here, and thus it is a time loop.
Forgive me.
Everything will still play out the same.
I was preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to our guests. But Meteion, her shared consciousness became unstable. And she...
So, that's what prompted the state of alert. And when you went to investigate, you were caught in Kairos's accidental operation.
So it would seem. It's all a blur to me.
Such an unfortunate accident. Oh, and what of Venar and your other companion? You went inside together, as I recall.
We did?
If Venar was with us, I have no recollection of it. But that there is her familiar, is it not? The fellow seems happy enough.
He is dog.
I think it's safe to assume his mistress as well.
He is dog. Okay, I will
haven't
now
the
ignore
slightest
this.
notion who this other companion might be, however.
Ah, well, that individual struck me as a bit different, for want of a better word.
A cat girl.
Perhaps it wasn't actually a person, but some manner of creation.
Curious. I must ask Venar about it when next we meet.
Yes, you do that. Now, if we may tend to Hermes, whatever this Meteion did, it seems he bore the brunt of it.
Oh yeah, we beat the shit out of him.
Once you are fit to travel, you will return with us to Amarot. We need to make certain there are no other ill effects. Also, I am here on business of the 14. We've already had the conversation, like as not, but since your toy wiped my memory, we'll have to have it again.
I like how he's just slightly
Yes.
annoyed by this.
Of course. As you see fit.
This Kairos, it manipulates memories through the emission of etheric waves, correct? There is a theory which holds that memories scoured by blasts of ether are restored when the soul is cleansed in the underworld.
Charlayan! Charlayan said the same thing! We learned the same thing in Charlayan!
If true, then perhaps when our time comes to return to the star, we shall remember these few days we have lost.
Wait, hang on. Wait. This... Okay, this means a few things. One, Hythlodaeus does not remember because his soul never returned to the star. He's trapped in Zodiark. But now that Zodiark is dead, he might now remember. Two, Hades remembers. Three, Hermes remembers. We killed Vandaniel. All of them remember.
I doubt aught of interest occurred. Look forward to the revelation if you like, but I should prefer to reminisce on more meaningful moments.
It all comes full circle.
Let us rest. If only for a while. After all, you and I... Oh, we still have a long, long way to go.
Yeah, even Vana have a very long shared history, it seems. Being that Vana's the one that stained Eve's hair white in the first place. Hi. Are you feeling at all recovered? I understand that your exertions were more than purely physical, but resting one's body, if only for a moment, is never without merit. As for Hermes, I think it unlikely he will create more entelechies. He poured much of himself into Meteon, and now that she and her sisters are gone, dissipated in his mind, the grief must be unbearable. He will blame himself. He will believe that, had he never acknowledged his dissatisfaction of the world, then the Metea would have never been born to suffer and die. The offer to join the 14 will be a welcome distraction, and one day hence he will face the advent of the final days in the role of Vandaniel. Evangeline, listen to me. Our duty is not to denounce Hermes for his misguided determination, or to convince Emmet, Selk, and Hythlodaeus that they have been deceived. No, we must instead ensure that the experiences Hermes sought to expunge are preserved. What remains in our memories alone will be our weapon against the final days. You must fight this battle in your age, and I in mine. Come, let us walk together once more. I will see you to the doors of Proper Lion. So, a lot just happened. What's that? Yep, all the maps done. Well, except for here. This. The chthonic horns. Oh. That's comforting. I wonder then, if we'll meet again and speak with the spirits of Hermes and Emmet Selk and Hythlodaeus, I wonder if we're going to meet with those spirits. No, Elpis doesn't remember because he wasn't here. He didn't experience any of this. We never met Elpis. He has nothing to remember. Wow, this whole arc of the story was incredible. That was fucking incredible. I am in awe at how amazing this story is. I need more. Level 88, everyone. Our time in this age is drawing to an end. Upon speaking to Vanas, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside a sufficient time! Oh, fuck, man! Let's go! Several cutscenes!
So, it is within. The portal that brought you hither, and will take you home.
This is where we part ways.
May you and yours emerge triumphant.
You're still there in the
Make use of the
future.
knowledge you have gained, that your days in Elpis and our friend's sacrifice be not in vain. With Meteon free to pursue her designs, 'tis only a matter of time until the final days are upon us. We must be ready.
Meteon,
From
meteor.
fortifying our defenses
It's
to
always a
securing
fucking
our escape,
meteor,
there is
isn't it?
much to be done.
It's always a meteor
In
with
spite
these
of this,
fuckers.
We cannot allow the report that set this calamity in motion to become common knowledge. Were the masses to learn the fates of the other stars, I fear the situation would spiral out of our control. I must carefully consider who can be trusted and bring them into the fold.
Azem.
Ordinarily, I wouldn't hesitate to call upon the 14. However, it was the desire for a fair determination that drove Hermes to attempt to erase our memories. Were he made aware of his actions, there is no telling whether he would remain a friend or become a foe.
Azem.
Alternately, we might try to alienate him from the convocation. Yet in doing so, we would deprive ourselves of a brilliant mind who would be invaluable in the crises to come. Quite the dilemma. Which is why I must work independently of the convocation.
I suppose canonically she does ask Azem.
Regardless of how we proceed, if we are to permanently avert the final days, we must be equal to Hermes' challenge. We must prove that mankind is worthy to exist. And this hinges, I think, on how we confront the all-consuming despair that accompanies a senseless and seemingly inevitable end. Bewildered and divided, we would perish like the peoples of those celestial ruins. We could not hope to survive the final days, much less take the battle to Meteon at her nest.
There's gonna be something terrifying at the edge of the universe.
To defeat despair, to unite and prepare as many as possible for the struggle ahead.
Wait!
Heavy will weigh the burden of guiding this legion of souls.
Been on you all along that the moon wasn't a vessel to escape.
Yet I have faith in mankind's
the moon
potential.
was a vessel to go fight
As long as he
Meteon.
believes in himself, there is naught he cannot achieve. So I will not give up on him. On us.
I'm calling
You may
it.
find your world to be very different. Or perhaps the erasure of our friend's memories has sown the seeds of a conjunction between us. We cannot know until the moment is at hand. So shall I strive to do my best, taking naught for granted as I walk my path. And I pray you walk with me to the end.
Well, you don't really give her a choice.
As you move forward, so too will I. As will all, resolved to fight for the morrow. And when mankind has found the strength to stand against despair, we shall silence the song of oblivion.
Final boss
She who
confirmed!
sings it will learn our journey is far from over. This I promise. Fare you well, my light of the future. Till we meet again.
Eve's gonna miss being big.
From this day forth, I shall strive to bring honor to the seat of Vandania.
Does take the seat. Oh, the end of the fucking world. That's fucking grim. Oh, Vana! Wait, are we going there? No, we're not. Wait, are we? Wait. No! We're in the first final days. Holy shit, we are in the first final days. Holy fuck. Hey, Vana. Star's haunted.
Even now, I remember standing there, locked in a moment where the sky is aflame.
Where is Azem?
Where stars fall as tears, and screams darken the seas. Where resignation rots the trees.
Oh my god.
Where terror twists magics into abominations.
Yeah, that's right. It's abusing his creation magic.
Such is the lament of they who have gone before.
Oh.
The song of they who tried and failed to create a better world.
Oh,
the song
boy.
of the end.
Oh, but nah, you didn't even try to do anything about that. Aw, that guy got bored. That sucks.
That which hides at the edge of the universe is no longer Hope's creation.
They're talking about making Zodiark.
It is hopelessness incarnate.
Hythlodaeus did not agree to make Zodiark. He did not go along with Hades.
That day, mankind saw half of its number sacrificed to bring forth
Wait,
Zodiark.
no! Hythlodaeus went to give himself to Zodiark, actually. Maybe Hades was trying to talk him out of it.
And covering
he was
the
trying to
star
talk
in a
his dear
shroud
friend
of
out of
ether,
giving
we
himself.
forestalled the final days.
He was trying to talk Hythlodaeus out of giving himself to Zodiark. But Hythlodaeus cares about the star too much. Oh. Where is Azem?
Yet the cries echoed still.
Hi, Hermes. This is your fucking
We
fault.
wept for innocence lost, wailed for death inevitable. A reality too terrible to bear.
Straight up answers.
And for too many who sought comfort in gilded memories of joyful days and tranquil nights.
This is all wrong. Why must we suffer so?
Because the guy wasn't careful with his bird daughter.
No. There must be a way to restore things to the way they were. To reclaim the perfect paradise we once had.
That was in the trailer.
No, my friends. Suffering exists, and we cannot pretend otherwise. No civilization, however great, could eliminate it. If we would live, we must accept it as our constant companion. Let us not seek to forget this tragedy. Let us carry it in our hearts, that we may grow stronger and know true happiness.
Lady, that's nice, but the world's on fire.
We can't accept it. We won't accept it. It will be ours again. A world free of sorrow.
That was also in the trailer.
No, it will not. For there has ever been sorrow. Mankind was but spared its biting sting for a time. So please, open your eyes. To try and reclaim those lives we lost by sacrificing yet more isn't wisdom. It is weakness. No paradise is without its shadows. If we cannot accept this truth and learn from our pain, then our plight shall be repeated.
Our plight did get repeated. Anyway, we're just gonna ignore you now.
O mighty Zodiac! God, born of our boundless faith!
This is the summoning of Zodiac!
We bid you, hear our prayer! Accept this offering of lives, and deliver unto us the lives we once had. Deliver unto us the days of old. The days when the star was a font of love, and we knew naught but bliss.
He couldn't stop it. Bana? Shink!
You would destroy it? Our beautiful world?
Lands that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all, a people. Beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. They are my meaning and my purpose. My love. In spite of, or perhaps because of this, I choose to believe in mankind's potential. In his ability to find a way forward.
Uh-oh.
So let there be no way back. From that temptation, I sunder us. No more shall man have wings to bear him to paradise. Henceforth, he shall walk.
She turns herself into Heidelin. That's why she... Oh, where are you going, Bana?
All is excruciating pain. I breathe fire and torment.
Oh, God. That's kind of hot.
I birth a world of suffering to mire and plague.
Oh. Holy shit. Yo, she's getting fucked up.
In one fleeting moment, lives come and go, ever moving towards the unknown. And in that fleeting moment, they cry for the answer to the question. Why, given life, are they meant to suffer?
That's the question posed in Answers. Oh, fuck.
As fragmented, imperfect beings, yours is a never-ending quest.
Oh.
A quest to find your purpose, knowing your end is assured. To find the strength to continue when all strength has left you.
Holy shit.
To find joy, even as darkness descends.
Oh my fucking God.
And amidst deepest despair, light everlasting.
That was the name of that quest I just finished. Live, die, and know.
A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
Oh my God! She said that on the boat! Holy shit, man. I have shivers up and down my spine. Jesus Christ. Thou must live, die, and know. Oh, let's go talk to Kryle. Hey, you remember Kryle? Let's go talk to Kryle. Hey, Kryle, it's been a hot minute. Oh my God. My mind is exploding. I can't deal with this shit. Hang on, I have equipment. There we go. Oh. Oh. Hey, I'd like to be able to see. Oh, God damn it. Let me take this fucking thing off my head, please. Oh. That's a little better. Still wearing 2 pieces of level 80 gear, but you know, whatevs. Wait, hang on. What did I get here? Oh god, hang on. Sorry, this is important. I am a tank. I have to do this shit. Manganese! Behemoth King! Holy shit. Oh, is this new? No, it's not. Yeah, okay. Oh. Huh. That's a little neat. What, why? Okay, I'm just gonna... Oh. Okay, better now. You have a knack for turning up exactly when needed, and this is no exception. Yeah, protagonist. Hey, Kryl. Holy shit. Evangeline, impeccable timing as always. I heard you were up in the first as part of our efforts to investigate the final days. Well, as so often seems to be the case, while you were away, we've had some few developments, which we can discuss in just a moment. For now, however, I cannot tell you how wonderful it is to have you back. Hey, how's the end of the world been going? Carrying ourselves. Elpis? Elpis.